A beautiful flight attendant had just boarded the plane when she noticed an older man staring at her intensely. His strange gaze lingered until he finally called her over. Politely, she asked what he needed, only for the man to claim his seatbelt was loose and ask her to fasten it for him. As she leaned in, he suddenly reached out with his filthy hands, causing her to recoil in shock and tell him to behave himself. But instead of backing off, the man flew into a rage and yanked her toward him. It turned out he was the newly appointed manager of the airline. He threatened the flight attendant, warning her that if she resisted, he'd have her fired on the spot. Watching this unfold, a middle-aged man nearby couldn't stand it any longer and spoke up. The manager told him to mind his own business, then casually pulled $100,000 from his bag and tried to bribe him to stay quiet. But the man scoffed at the offer, threw the cash on the table, and coolly said, "Give me $500,000 and you can get lost." The bold move sent the manager into a fury. As the confrontation escalated, the flight attendant tugged on the man's sleeve, begging him not to make trouble, reminding him how powerful the manager was, and that it wasn't worth risking it for her. The manager arrogantly declared that the chairman of the airline was his uncle, and that no one but the mysterious global tycoon, Mr. Q, could do anything to him. What he didn't know was that the unassuming man standing in front of him was the legendary Mr. Khan. Now he was in serious trouble.